I would like to begin by playing the old-fashioned meter. Be good to us, and we'll be good to you. Be good to us, and we'll be good to you. Be good to us, and we'll be good to you.
It's RC. We are here back again doing Marriage Bootcamp Reality Stars Hip Hop Edition Season 14. This is episode 5, Mazed and Confused. Here we go again with the same old from Nia. I keep calling her Nia. Do apologize. Nia and Soulja. Now, as much as I like to ask questions. I don't care if it's about a relationship or if I have like a friendship or maybe I'm in school or whatever it is. Not too much at the job. I don't want to look too, But I like to ask questions. So I understand where Tiff is coming from. Don't get me wrong. But if the man has said, I've answered this already, and he genuinely has, not no ignorant stuff, and he's continue answering the question that, this is what it is. You can either, because I think her intuition was coming up and it was like, he's lying to me. That's why I'm going to keep asking him. And I think that's what it really is. I don't think she's doing it to necessarily be petty and annoying. I think she thinks he's lying. And in the end, later on in the scene, she was right. Because she found out from Nia that Drew lied when he was like, yeah, we were just Snapchatting in a room full of people. We weren't like on like a one-on-one date. But Nia was like, no, we went on a couple dates. Like, so even Nia was like, what's going on? Like, why is he lying about that? So that's kind of crazy to me. When a guy can just lie to you in your face, cold-blooded like that, run as fast as you can. Waka and Tammy, my lord, what a cute couple. And I am rooting for them genuinely, but my lord, the way they argue, I just got so scared. And I'm in the comfort of my home and I'm just like, what's about to happen? There's security around the corner. And keep in mind, I don't even think Walker's like that. I don't think he would put his hand on her at all. It's just the aggression and how they argue is just too much. And it's not healthy for a woman to, that's how she can listen as to aggressive behavior. That's weird. To me, I'm the opposite. If you being aggressive, I ain't going to be able to hear you. But if you being calm and collect and well-mannered, I'll be able to hear what you're saying. But that disrespectful talk and language and hands in the air, like, what is that all about? But thankfully, there's cameras and they see them arguing. And, they pull them aside, Dr. Ish, Dr. V. Dr. Ish was talking to Tammy, I believe, and Dr. V was talking to Walker. Now for Tammy, it seems like where her frustration and anger is coming from is her abusive past. She used to be abused in a past relationship that she was in for like about 10 years. And Dr. Ish talked about stacking. And it's basically where you don't solve issues one at a time and instead you let them stack up on top of each other. And I just think that can cause you more pain, anger, potential health issues. And I just feel like stress can lead to a lot of health-related bills, because sometimes you wonder, why do I have high blood pressure? And it's not just genetic. It could be just you're stressed. And if you're, a person that your body can't handle stress, then you need to do your best to not get stressed or put yourself in a stressful situation. But I wish them all the best. It sucks that they're in this predicament, but I applaud any human any human being that would go on TV and expose all their flaws. Like, that ain't easy. That ain't easy at all. At all. But I appreciate those in the house that are keeping it real, but those who are lying and still capping, I ain't with y'all at all. They all got wet at the I'm gonna say pull of tug, the pull tug of war exercise. They didn't have to. Sean pointed that out in the episode, but almost everyone was pulled the rope and got their partner in there. I think it was more being petty. Walker was so happy to get Tammy wet, and I'm like, oh my goodness, Walker, please. Ladies and gentlemen, food for thought. Slow down on smoking weed. Soldier. Walker. Don't forget about, what's her name again? Miss Jessica Dime Peace. Judge Toller. Now, she called out Nia for turning down and being ice cold when Soldier was being vulnerable with his feelings on the future of their relationship. That was kind of crazy moment. My favorite scene, I would have to say Judge Toller. She's doing her thing. She's giving us great advice to the viewers listening and to the people participating. She was keeping it real with Nia, and she felt like, you don't have to punish a guy for finally getting to the point where you want him to be, I think Nia is dazed and confused. Like, so many women can't even get a guy to the point of where they want them to be. I had to, break off an engagement because the guy couldn't get to where I needed him to be. So you finally get your man to where you need him to be, and you gon' cap, you gon' put on a show for the viewers. You trying to embarrass him on TV. Like, what you really trying to do, homegirl? Because that ain't love. The best couple would have to go to Nia and Soldier. Big Soldier. Or Soldier Man, as Dr. Ish would say. I really like the fact that he took a different route with the whole maze, exercise. Like, he was like, I'm just gonna go get her, to the end of this maze. Like, so he physically went in the maze. They were listening to each other. This is the part of them that I love to see over the years. I really thought they would have made it. It's a little bittersweet because Soldier Boy's all over the place. His current dating status with Nia. So it makes watching the show a little bittersweet. So since we already know they're broken up in real life, it takes away from us thinking like, maybe there's a hope. There's a hope. No hope. We're just seeing them going through the motions, and it will be revealed sometime probably next week or the week after, whenever the last episode is, how they got to their final decision at this point. But in this scene, I was loving it. Shout out to Big Soldier. Yeah, it was good. Soldier. I just feel like revenge doesn't look good on Nia. Sorry. It's my little advice for Soldier right now. Like, I feel like Nia's playing games. I feel like every time he think they good, they Gucci, whatever, she kills the vibe with some kind of past hurt or pain type of argument. And, he even asked, hey, when are we getting married? Like, nobody, I don't think no real man or real woman want to really be in a tug of war of their heart about a woman or a man. And then also, you don't want to be in a what if situation. You want to be in a real situation. You want to know for sure you can tell somebody, that's my girl, that's my man. It's not, oh, well, right now it's complicated. Don't nobody want to be in a complicated relationship. And I know Nia doesn't want it either, but her ego is keeping her from saying that. She just keep playing these games, talking about what? What do you mean what? I ain't never thought I would ever hear Soldier talking about marriage or nobody, so I'm gonna need you to do what yourself. But I feel like he seems sincere at this point, and y'all been doing this off and on things for 10 years. I've definitely been off and on with someone for about 3 to 4, so I definitely understand what that's about. But I feel like the difference was we both knew we wanted to marry each other. I was engaged to this man. This fool right here, Nia, is keeping things wishy-washy. That is not a good look on women, because it's making men look like this ain't why I ain't trying to change for her. This is why I ain't trying to be better, because if I try to be better, my girl gonna do me like a soldier's girl did him. Like, you making women look bad. Like, I'm sorry for whatever pain he had put you through. As he said in the end of the episode, maybe he put you through too much pain, and you don't know how to get out of it. You can't really forgive him to the point of wanting to say, yeah, that's my man, we gonna get married, all that stuff. And I understand not rushing into anything either, but you can't be back with someone. Y'all obviously are intimate. I can tell by the way he was gripping your body in a few episodes ago. I was like, okay, so y'all are definitely intimate. So you want him physically. What about mentally? What about emotionally? What about forever? Like, why would you just want a man physically? Like, don't you want all of him, not a piece of him? What's the point of knowing somebody for 10 years and you're playing these games? Like, it's too much. It's too much. No guy wants to go through that back and forth. Are we together? We not together. We together? We not together. Are we together? Because we just acted like we were together a few hours ago. Like, it's just too much. And I feel like, no man wants to put up with that. No woman wants to put up with that. Because at the point where I felt like my relationship was being wishy-washy, where it's like, I'm not sure, like, I know we were together, but I'm not sure with the person's actions, like, what's going on, like, 1 minute we're good, next minute it's hell. So I understand how it feels on both sides of the coin. It ain't cute. Women should not be doing that to men, and men should not be doing that to women. If you know you don't want to be with somebody, or you're not sure if you're ready for marriage, let them know, because everybody who date me know marriage is something I want. I'm not going to stay in a relationship for years and years at a time and not get married, or at least even engaged. I was engaged at least, so I got something I wanted. But the ultimate prize is to get married, where I'm not in this game of play. Too much capping going on these seasons. But definitely, Nia is just filled with a bunch of confusion and immaturity. The same thing she's accusing Soldier of, she's doing the exact same thing. Prayers for them for sure. But I just want to say this episode was amazing. Questions for my substers out there. And if you're not one, become a subster today. Subscribe. We have fun on this channel, and I want you to join in on the fun as well. Now, is Nia wrong for being cold with Soldier Boy? Remember, he's put her through a lot for the 10 years. Is she wrong, or what do you think? And question number 2, does Little Mo see everyone's problem, but she's not, like, seeing the fact that her man's still cheating? Like, because some people are good at giving advice, but they're horrible at seeing their own issues, So what do you think about Little Mo when it comes to that? Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, oucha.